There's a lot of stuff here.
Guys,
this
it's
could be possibly
here.
my
Holy
most
man,
shown
I
stuff
have
in
a
one
lot
video.
of finds to show you right now.
This actually has to do with multiple days of record shopping and stuff. Hopefully I have everything. I'm kind of OCD about it, but I just don't want to miss anything, and there's a lot. So I think everything's here. So I'll show you these. Alright, a couple weeks ago I got this box set brand new for around 26 bucks. I still have the plastic on. It's the Who Hits 50. It has a double CD and a t-shirt. For around 26 bucks, I think it's a good deal. Here's the shirt. My first Who shirt. It's a large, but I'm a medium. It kind of looks big on me. I wore it for fun at home the other day, and it got washed, but it still kind of looks like the same size, so I don't know what I'll do about that. And then the CD here. But I have the CD for fun here. And it actually sounds pretty good. I played most of disc 1. And I'll show you the book right here. Okay. Yeah, but I really have a lot to show here. These set of finds I'll be showing you right here are from Thursday and Friday, I think. I got some 45s to show though. I got Ringo Starr picture sleeve. It don't come easy in early 1970. I think some of these are discount, but whatever. The price says $5. I don't remember if I paid $5 or not. But it was around $5, just say. And I love the song It Don't Come Easy. It's probably my favorite solo Beatles song. Okay, the next one is an EP. Elvis Presley, Rip It Up, Love Me, When My Blue Moon Turns to Gold Again, and Paralyzed. That was around $6. And it's good. I need some EPs. There was actually an Elvis EP for $1 when I got this, but it sounded so bad. I think it was a Christmas one. The quality of it was horrible, the condition. I didn't want to get it for even $1, which is surprising. Alright, right here's a Who 45. I was in a big Who mood up until this Monday. Now I'm in a big Animals mood, but I started to get some Who 45s. So I got Magic Bus, and someone's coming. This is around $5. And I love this inner sleeve. But this is that's a cool one to get. I don't really have many Who 45s. Okay, this one was a really nice one to get here. For around $4, I got Time of the Season by the Zombies and Friends of Mine. This is a pretty good single. I was glad to get that. Okay, right here I got a Beatles one. I'll Cry and Say I'm Happy Just Dance With You. This was around $4. I didn't know if I had this one, but it turns out I don't, so it was a good one to get. I have most of their 45s. So, in around $4 I got Matchbox and Slow Down. I was glad to get this one. And I didn't know it was a US pressing. I thought these were only were Canadians, but yeah, and last 45 to show, like I said, I was in a Who mood. And for around $4 I Could See for Miles and Mary Ann with the Shaky Hand. Mary Ann with the Shaky Hand is a different version on here, and I like it, so I didn't know that. Right here's the LPs. These are still from the same 2 days. Alright, for around $6 I got Elvis's Gold Records Volume 5. This was a good one because it has lots of his good songs here, like Suspicious Minds, In the Ghetto, Burning Love, Moody Blue, My Way. And the record's in pretty good shape, you can see. So, I'm glad to get that one for really cheap. Okay, right here, I was really glad to come across this, and I was glad, because when I first saw it, I passed it, but then I found it again. So, for around $17, I got The Doors, Weird Scenes Inside the Gold Mine. Like I said before, I have a $1 copy with only one record, the sleeve and record on my wall, but this one is the complete version, and it looks in pretty good shape. So I was glad to get this. Comes with, for both records, like a Doors inner sleeve here of their discography. So that was that's cool. I'll show you the records real quick. Yeah, and it actually has a song that's not really on any of their records. It's You Need Me, Don't Go No Further, and that's a pretty good song. So it's glad to come across this record again. Alright, right here is I was debating on getting this one, but I just got it anyway, because I'm in an Animals mood now. Well, I got this before I was in an Animals mood, but it's glad that I'm in the Animals mood now. But I got another copy of The Best of Eric Burdon and the Animals Volume 2. This was around $9. And it's a pretty good compilation. When I was young, is a classic. Anyway, the reason I got it is because it's an original and it looks in pretty good shape. I have a reissue. Okay, and this last record of this batch is another copy of Morrison Hotel by the Doors. This was around $10. I was glad to come across this one. And it actually looks like it's a newer issue, but I looked it up and it turns out it's early pressing. I don't know if it's first, but this looks in immaculate condition. Like, I was glad to get this because I only have like a reissue, like on a butterfly label or something, but I think this could be an original. Maybe not first press, but it's in really good shape, I swear. Like, there's like, you can't even see ring wear on it really. So alright, this next batch, I got it I think on Saturday, so I went to the record store 3 times in that weekend. Well, these records I just showed you were at Weirdsville Records, and these were at Melodies and Memories. So here we go. For $1, I got MIU album by the Beach Boys. I know nothing about this or have a copy, but it looked in pretty good shape for $1. So I just got it anyway for my collection. And it looks in pretty good shape. So okay, I'm right here for $1 again. Blood, Sweat, and Tears. I don't have this one, so I just got it anyway. So, and it looks in pretty good shape as well. But it's a reissue, but it's $1. And like I said, I was in a Who mood at the time, so I picked up this record. This was around $8. And yeah, I have 4 copies now of this. This is actually a Canadian pressing. In fact, my other 3 copies are US, UK, and a Canadian. All of them are gatefold versions, but the reason I got another Canadian is because this is not a gatefold, so. And it's in pretty good shape. This is actually from 1980, as my other Canadian one, I think. I don't know when it came out in Canada, though, but I think it came out in 70 or 71 in the US. So, okay, and last but not least, from Melodies and Memories, I got this record. Finally glad to pick it up. Disraeli Gears by Cream. This was around $20. I just wanted to get it finally, because I kept passing up the record. Well, mainly because there were reissues, but I got this one because, look at that. It says it's a UK pressing, but it actually looks like it could be a later reissue, though. I think originals don't have this box right here. So I think it's at least a UK repressing or bootleg, either or, because the back kind of looks blurry. It doesn't look like the best print. It kind of looks a little faded or something. But the record actually sounds really mint condition. But yeah, this album is not really my favorite Cream album. I prefer the first album. But so yeah, guys, I went to the record store today. I went to Flipside Records. I haven't been there in years. Last time I went, I don't remember, probably 3 years ago, because after I went there, I used to go to this place, Gibraltar, to get records. And then I went to Melodies and Memories, and then I now go to Weirdsville. But I decided to go to this one because I just haven't been there in a while. And I feel like Melodies and Memories and Weirdsville Records, those two stores, kept showing the same albums. They weren't really getting much new stuff. So I just decided to go here. My fucking luck. That's probably the biggest haul I ever seen in my life. I'll just say it, I spent around 170 something. That was total with tax and everything, blah, blah, blah. But one of my records I got cheaper than the price it said, so that's good for that. But I almost spent 200 in total. And I honestly could have gotten like 10 more. I have 10 albums here. But I just didn't want to spend a lot, even though I have money left and I'm getting paid next Friday. I just didn't want to spend like a lot in one time. And they had a shitload of stuff. I'm not even kidding. They had like probably 5 Rolling Stones bootlegs. There was good stuff. There was even a sealed Beatles story. It was like 20 bucks. It could be a reissue, but there was a lot. And I didn't go through every little thing. And you know that Animals record I shown? There was a better condition one for $6, but I didn't want to get it because I just got that one. I wish I didn't get this one and got the other one because the other one looks in way better shape. But this one's still really good though, I'm not going to lie. So whatever. And there was actually one with the shrink wrap, but I think it was a later reissue. But I was so glad that I went back to the store. The only thing that sucks, it takes around 30-40 minutes to get there, and I had to use directions. And I kept playing the very best of the Animals, the CD in the car, and I played it multiple times already because the CD is not really that long. So yeah, man, this place, I can't believe I stopped going. I stopped going years ago because they barely had any Beatles at the time, and the Beatles were really what I was looking for at that time. I'd like to go there again. I probably will when I get paid again. So I'll just show you what I got, but I swear to God, I probably could have gotten 10 more albums easily. And there was MoFi. There was a whole pile of MoFi albums. I didn't even bother looking. Who knows? There could have been a Beatles one or whatever in there. So, and I didn't even look through 45s really. So there's a lot I could go through, to be honest. But I'll show you what I got here. For $1, I got a Surrealistic Pillow. And I don't really know how to show this. I'm just going in almost price range, really, because all this stuff's great. This is my second copy. The reason I got this, because look, boom, original. And it looks in actually pretty good shape. And it actually has this RCA sleeve. The only thing that sucked about this, and probably why it was $1, the whole top was split, but I put some tape, like 2 pieces of tape right there. But whatever. And the ear sleeve was ripped too, but I put tape. But whatever, that was a good dollar find. It looks in pretty good shape. I was looking for this record for probably a month now, since I've been going back to the record store. I can never find it. I found this the first time at this one. 10 years after. I think this is their debut. But I really like this cover. That's kind of why I wanted to get it. And it just looks like an interesting album. So hopefully it sounds good. It was around 11 bucks here. And yeah, looks in pretty good shape. So, man, I was glad. I love that cover. Okay, once again, this record, I've been trying to find it. It's a newer reissue. I just kept passing it up in the past, but I can never find it now. But I found it at this store. It was a brand new copy of Black Sabbath's Paranoid. This was around 20 bucks. It was brand new, but I opened it because I wanted to see the record. But I kept the shrink on. I think it's a gatefold, but yeah, my copy I already have of this is a repressing from like the 70s, and it's pretty bad shape. I was glad to get this one though, for brand new, and I literally just opened it like I said. Okay, I got some Rolling Stones to show. Hopefully I didn't show anything just now, but okay, right here, this was actually, yeah, finally I got a copy. This was 19 bucks, but I got it for like 11, so that's cool. And once again, look at that, originals. Well, not once again, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, and it's in pretty good shape. I played some of it. I haven't tried all these albums, but I tried a little bit of some of these. This one sounds pretty good. It's a good album. So, getting my Rolling Stones down. Here we go. For like $6, I got December's Children and Everybody's. Yeah, the cover looks really similar to the UK version of Out of Our Heads, which I have. Yeah, this jacket is a little split. I'm going to try to be careful getting it out because this inner sleeve could really ruin it, but yeah, it's a lined sleeve, and once again, these records look pretty good shape. Yeah, look at that. I think it's an original, but I won't put the record back till after the video. I'm trying to hurry up here. Okay, and the last Rolling Stones one I have is for around 15 bucks. I got Bravo Rolling Stones. Look at that, horseshoe. It's a German pressing. So look at that. This looks in dead mint shape. Look at this. Sorry the fan's going on, but there was also another Rolling Stones import. Like I said, they had a pretty good Rolling Stones section. But I didn't get the other one, because the other one was in the $20 range. And like I said, well, I didn't think, like, whatever. I just didn't get it because I was getting all these. So maybe I'll get it next time. It was somewhat of a compilation again, but anyway, that was cool to get. It actually has a pretty interesting track listing. It almost looks like it could be Out of Our Heads if you really look at it. But some of the songs are different. I don't really know what that album's supposed to be, but it has a good track listing. Okay, right here, I already have like 2 copies of this, I think, but here's the third of John Lennon, the Plastic Ono Band live piece Toronto 1969. This was around 20 bucks. Why would you think I get it for 20 bucks? Boom, look at that. Made in the UK. So yeah, and it actually looks, once again, good shape. These actually look, I think it looks better than my US one. I don't know if that's an original, but I was, oh my god, it's insane what I just found today. Okay, this next record, it might not mean much to you guys, but I've been trying to find this out forever, and once again, I found it first time at this place. It was brand new, Green Day Dookie. It was brand new. I opened it, and I played some of the record. Sounds good. Yeah, Green Day is one of the 90s bands I respect and enjoy, so I want to get some of their albums. So I was really glad to get this one. So you guys could see I'm not only a 60s collector. Alright, and it actually comes with some inner sleeve right here. So, really glad to get this one. And I was surprised it was cheap, holy fuck. It was actually, I didn't say the price, but it was like 23 bucks. I think that's a good deal for a brand new album, especially one that's not easy at all to find. The album itself, but the reissue is probably easy enough. So, yeah. Alright, I got 2 records left, both are The Who. Here's another sealed record. I opened it, it was like 24 bucks. This is like my 4th copy now of this album, The Who Sellout. Well, my 3rd of the actual album, and then I have 1 copy that's part of the deluxe with a quick one / Happy Jack. But why would I get this again in brand new and it was sealed? Look, it's not your regular newer reissues or whatever. It's Polydor. So yeah, it's this. I don't know when this issue came out, if anyone knows. I don't think it's an original, to be honest. But it says made in the EU. I played some of this, sounds great. So I was glad to just get a different copy, really, because I already have all the reissues. Well, like the 2012 or 2005, whatever they are, is what I have. And it's actually interesting that the front cover is this one, when the front cover is this. But, so, that was great. Last one, and I think this is the most I paid out of the whole bunch from today. This was 25 bucks. It's I was really glad though to come across this. It's The Who. It's a German import on a poly door. For a second I thought it was just a quick one, but if you look at the track listing, it's really different. It has like I'm a boy and disguises and circles in the city. I think the rest though are a quick one, the track listing, but whatever. This could be a reissue. I don't know when this originally came out. It said 68, but so yeah, those are all my finds. Like, god dang, I swear if I could I would go back to the store now, but I just spent over $100. So they literally had a lot. I feel like I still miss stuff, even though I got all these pretty good things in my opinion. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll catch you guys later. Tell me what you think, and bye. Happy early 4th of July.